Hi everyone, we're going to start our next lesson, and this is going to be our Art to Remember project this year. And we're going to be looking at some very short video clips about an artist who is from Brazil. His name is Romero Britto, and his style of art is very bold and colorful. He likes to say it's happy, and this is one of my finished examples, and so yours may look something like this, and we're going to be using his style. I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to show you what materials you're going to need to begin. Of course, you're going to need your paper, and we're going to start a little bit differently because this is our Art to Remember project, and we're going to start right on our good paper right away. We don't have a lot of time to sketch out ideas, so we're going to go right onto our good paper. You're going to need a pencil, of course, and you will need a black permanent marker to begin. The first thing on your paper, we must start with our name and room number on the back side, and then we're going to flip it over. And I've kind of jumped ahead on this, and you can see I have decided that my focal image is going to be a heart. I noticed hearts, a lot of hearts in Britto's artwork, so I chose to stick with that. You don't have to. You can choose, and we'll talk about different ideas. You can do a star, a flower, maybe a sunset, but I will show you some other examples of ideas that you could use for your focal point. Once you have your focal point set, mine being the heart, then you're going to make different areas for the background. So how we do that is we're just going to use some line, and I'm just going to break up this background space. And you want to leave fairly large areas to work in. Okay, so you can see hopefully how I have separated that. Now I'm going to switch papers because you'll be able to see this a little bit easier. I'm going to be working on a paper that I've already outlined, and I've already have some designs done. So let me show you some two that I'm working on so you get an idea of what we're going to be doing in these background sections here. So I'm going to set this aside. Of course, this is one that's done, meaning I've outlined it, I've drawn it and outlined it. And this one here is a sunset, and I kind of like this one. I saw that in his work as well. He did some sunsets. And what I did with my pencil is in each section I used a pattern, really very simple, polka dots, lines, flowers, a checkerboard, diagonal lines, and I've drawn that with pencil. You always want to work with pencil first before you go to the outline. Now this one here, this section, I've left open because I want to show you how to make polka dots spaced apart nicely. So you start, doesn't matter where you start, you make your first polka dot, and then have you seen a dice, the number 5 on a dice? And you want to think of that. So I'm going to put another polka dot here, and here, and then here, and here. So when I show you up close, you can see it reminds you of the 5 on a dice. This dot you don't see completely because it's behind this one. So I'm going to finish that up. So this dot I'm going to put up here, and then maybe we'd see one up here, see one down there. So that's how you make some polka dots that are nicely separated. Of course, after this step, after you've drawn out your patterns, then of course you're going to take your black outliner and outline. So everything is nice and bold and easily seen for you to be coloring. Okay? I'm going to stop here on this first video so you can catch up and get all this done. The second video, we're going to be talking about color. Okay? See you in a bit.